Right, hello. Hopefully this is using the right microphone again. I'll just check that in a second. Yeah, weirdly, Blasphemous 2 at the moment, I don't know what it is, the NVIDIA overlay isn't running properly with Blasphemous 2. Like, the game works fine. But audio, blue snowball, yeah, volume, boost. Let's just turn the boost up a bit, and I'll turn it down if it's too loud. Then I don't know if that's going to be too loud or too quiet. And let's move over to the PS5 controller, rather than trying to play this with a mouse and keyboard. Well, you don't use the mouse for playing it anyway, but the keyboard controls, they weren't bad in Blasphemous 1, the keyboard controls, but like most of these games, it is much easier on a controller, because there's not that many buttons, so just having everything like that. Alright, Nick, hope you're alright. So for the people that didn't see it, I uploaded a video yesterday of actually going to an ROC post, which was good. Yeah, I was going to try climbing that tower, wasn't I? I was in that bottom room. I already looked into that one and found I couldn't get anywhere. Oh yeah, that's the one I need to get around the other side of it, don't I? Right, Rich, hope you're alright. So yeah, what was good yesterday, if you saw the video I did earlier on it, is I actually went to an ROC post, one that's open as a museum certain times of the year. So that was good. Still, I definitely want to get an ROC post. That's because when I was there, a few people, like my parents, when I went there with them, they were surprised how big an ROC post is for, you know, even though they're not big. You know, like, if you're going to something like an ROC post, you know, it's bigger than you'd expect kind of thing, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Sort of. Because when I was in there was a woman as well that was like, oh, this is a bit bigger than my flat. And I thought, yeah, I bet you if you had one of these, you'd be paying far less in, like, rent or anything like that, you know, than the flat or, you know, initial cost of buying it. Yeah, so basically you book a time slot you want. So obviously you book earlier, you book on their website. And like, obviously they have a maximum number of people allowed on each one. There's probably about 8 people or so, so you can have 8 people plus the bloke in there. They've also got a guy at the top of the ladder. I think all the people there are ex-ROC members, you know, like people who actually used to work in them. You know, and the ones that aren't are ones that have, you know, been trained or like completely read about it, so they know what they're talking about. And what they do is after you've looked at the first bit, like when they talk to you all about the outside bits of the post, they give you instructions on how to climb down the ladder safely. And what I didn't know of ROC post ladders, which is really cool, is the wall is narrow enough at the back from the ladder that you can, although they don't let you do this for the tour because of health and safety, you can walk down the ladder with just your legs while keeping your back pressed against the wall. You don't need to use your hands. So yeah, that's the really cool thing, is the ladder's designed so you can actually really quickly go up and down it by just using your legs. You know, you can use your hands as well, but you just push your back out and your back, so if you fell as well, you can push your back up mid-fall and catch yourself on the back of the wall. So yeah, they have one bloke at the top. When you get down, you have to shout clear, and then they let the next person down the ladder, then you all like squeeze into the monitoring room. So Specific Oceans sees annoyingly ripped an M17A1 mask. Get some silicon sealant, I'd say, is probably the only useful thing you can use. So silicon sealant, like the black silicon sealant stuff, and then just smother a load on once you've put filters in, or whatever, because it'll probably keep ripping, but silicon sealant is very good for sealing like rips in like things like NBC suits. Is there anything to the side of this room? Was that a wall there? It's actually a wall. So yeah, they take you down, like I said, then you have to talk once everybody's down, and then you again get a little bit of a chance to look around, and then you can ask questions when you're back on the surface. And they've also got like a bit of a museum bit there, you know, with a film you can watch. It's about 20-30 minutes long as well, about the history of ROC posts and bits of the Cold War. And they've also got some old like ROC equipment in the museum in display cabinets. When I do the longer video on it, I'll upload some of those into the video. But for today's one, I just did it in the short format because that's what YouTube promotes now, rather than full-length proper videos. So you'll get lots of the photos in a proper widescreen. I think I shot them. So that bit to get up there, I think it's another double jump area, so I can't get up there for now. Yeah, so can't get up there now, I'll remove that marker for now. Right, where else do I want to look at on the map? Potentially that square there. Right, that square there. That square there. Yeah, I'm still enjoying Blasphemous 2. I don't think I played any after the stream yesterday. I think I went and played something else. By quite an early night last night, so I was quite tired after like being out early in the morning, you know, after having work at the weekend and then going to the museum and everything. So that's the door I need to find a bell to open, isn't it? Is there a bell down here? Oh, this is the big bit, okay. That bell? It's going to be a different bell. Let's have a look. Because if it's that bell, I can probably do this. Oh shit. No, I've screwed that up. Right, let's try again. Jump. Way. Yeah. Oh, just slightly too slow. Right, we'll get it this time. There we go. That door permanently open now, I think. Pretty sure with these doors, once you've opened them like that, they never close again. Right, so it might be something I can get at up there. Let's have a go. It might be this bell as well as opening that shortcut door there actually opens a, Oh, too slow. Right, try that again. Just get these guys first so they're not getting in the way and being annoying. Off of the old woman, right, what does that do? Oh, so that's for that old woman. Or it might be for the old man, but yeah, we'll see what happens if we give that to the old man. Right, let's do that again, because I saw there was a bit, if I switch to the rapiers, to teleport over there, so we'll do that as well. Oh shit, no, fuck that up. Right, try that again. It doesn't tend to stick to itself, but it might a little bit. The talc in those masks is mostly used for storing them, like, you know, keeping damp off and stuff like that during storage, not so much to stop the mask sticking to you, your skin or itself. Not tributes. Oh, I could have done it that way, I see. That doesn't matter now, I've done with it. I think by the sound of it, the bit in his M17 that ripped was a bit of the cheek filter pouch. I don't know if it was the inside or the outside, but silicon smeared, silicon like adhesive smeared across it, like the good stuff. You know, once you've got a filtering, if you wanted to keep filtering, would actually make an airtight seal on it. I'll remove that marker now, I don't need that one. There's nothing there that I actually... Oh. Okay, so... Oh, shit. So I'm assuming that there's... Where's that one? Ah, that's the one I can't get at anyway, right, so... How am I meant to get into this one? Let's get rid of these guys first. That might require the jump sort of dash thing I don't have yet by the look of it, because there's no way I'm making it across that thing. Because I've seen some other bits like this where I can't make the jumps yet. See, as you see, my jump's about that distance, not the, because even with like some of these, I don't think using it... Yeah, I don't think any of these I can actually... There's a door if I find a bell, though, I can open. Which bell it is, I don't know at the moment. Just see if there's a bell anywhere obvious, because there wasn't a bell, was there, near that locked bit. And it'll have to be in this room to unlock something that's in this room. Can't be in that area because that's out of the same room. So, could it be that bell that did the little platforms? Doing. Yeah, I'll just go back to your comments in a second. Yeah, Max, if he's on about that bit, like you said, that bit tearing isn't the end of the world, is it? Because the filter should still keep inside by friction. Because a couple of like the masks that have that sort of M17 cheek filter pouch design don't even use those sort of button-up bits. Right, where was that? Oh, was that in the previous room? The I'm getting confused now. Where was that bell that I saw before? Yeah, I don't think this one will count. Yeah, that one won't count because it's in the previous room. Right, okay. Where is the bell for that door? Yeah, that's very strange, because normally the bells are always in the same room. I can try going back and doing the previous one and see if it has any effect. Yeah, I've played a lot of War Thunder. I haven't played it in ages. I kind of got burnt out of it, but years ago I did play quite a lot of War Thunder, as in, you know, probably over 1,000 hours in it, sort of thing. Oops. No. Ow. Oh, never mind. I'm really bad at jumping over those guys. I suppose when you get the double jump ability, they're probably really easy, but with a normal jump, you have to like get the timing and distance exactly right, or it won't work. Alright, let's go back to where that other bell was and see if that does anything. I don't mean this bell, because this is a completely different room. I'll do a short on it max this week, because I can definitely get a short done, and then I'll get a longer video done whenever I can get time to do it. Because as I've said, annoyingly at the moment, YouTube is promoting short so much more than actual decent length videos, that like my regular length videos don't get sent out to people, the shorts do. And obviously a short is easier to make, as long as I can get a script of exactly what I'm going to try and get into a 60-second video. I can make something that, you know, people will actually watch. Oh shit, no, I've fallen down there again. Yeah, leave me alone, you nasty statues. I see chocolates. I doubt this has anything to do with that bit in this room though, because normally I'm pretty sure the bells only do... Yeah, they only work for one room over. It might be that that bell actually has a thing above here, like up there. But that wouldn't really explain how you get into a treasure chest that way, so who knows. Annoyingly, I haven't played a lot of the Metroid games just because I've never really had any of the Nintendos. I wouldn't mind like ones that they have released on multiple platforms, or if they're easy enough to emulate, replaying a load of the Metroids. You know, I have played them before around other people's houses and that bits of them, a bit like the Zelda games, but sadly never like, you know, as much as iconic games as they are. That's the thing I don't like about exclusives, is when, you know, you can't play it because you don't have the right console to play it. I don't know, Max, personally, because I know with the Danish ones I have the light anti-gas respirators, the original British stamps are on them, and then they've just essentially stamped over them, if that makes sense. So the original stamps are still there, but you'd have to obviously be looking quite hard to spot it. So this is the place I need to, every time you find a cherub, it makes a little platform, so I guess it's like there's a unique item at the top of the tower, or it unlocks the door there or something, to get into that tower. Oh, that adds a few more.
Help us by freeing more brothers, and we shall reveal to you what the tower holds at its highest point.
Yeah. I haven't actually tried this with my little, like, rumble, haptic speaker vest yet, Rajiv, but I bet it, would be quite good on that, actually. Even though, you know, the games that I think that suits best are like first and third person shooters. Because that's where, you know, you get the recoil actually feeling like it's kicking you with a gun kind of thing. But I imagine the impact will still feel good. Because I was even playing a point and click style adventure game the other day that had some good, like, you know, noise effects in it and like background music, and that still made it a lot more immersive. Ah, cool, actually have a look for that. But like I think I've said before, with my GM38, a lot of the rubber is so faded and kind of damaged on it, you're not going to see like the full stamp on mine anyway. Like with my like VM masks, except for obviously the VM44 for obvious reasons. The VM37, VM40, like they've you know, like stood up the test really well, you know, in terms of like, because they've been sealed in like actual boxes and that, I guess, for years, rather than being like, you know, because my GM38 wasn't in a tin when I got it either. I think somebody had just had it in their attic or something. Right, we're going to leave this area because I don't think there's much more I can do in this area. Right, Lizzie Pig, I hope you're alright. Alright, we're going to give that thing to that old man, because the old man in this place, Palace of the Embroideries, that, or like the woman, whichever one I'm giving it to, it sounds like it's a unique item for them. I'm pretty certain I've got the item that was up there. Let's have a look. Yeah, there was just an item up there. Can't really grab that. I've never actually played Hollow Knight. Have I got anything worth doing with that architect guy? I've got 3 things. Is that enough for putting another thing on my statue?
Pray, how?
Oh no, I need 4. Okay, I'll have to come back later.
May the hat.
Because obviously having more of those things equipped at once gives you just buffs, which is quite good. Oh, cool, Max. I will have a look. So yeah, I'll have another look again at some point. My GM38 is on the wall. Actually, tell you what, because I've got a wireless headset on, the microphone won't pick me up as well, but because the headset's wireless, let me have a look. Right, you should be hearing me again, because I'm sat back in front of the microphone. So, did you say it was the left side, or could it be anywhere in the thing? I'm just taking the newspaper out from inside it I use to keep its shape, roughly. Because, some of this rubber is in pretty poor condition. It's going to be quite hard to see because of just how faded the rubber is. I can see the 43 production mark on it. On the actual, like, you know, actually stamped into the rubber, or stamped out the rubber, depending on how you want to look at it. I can see an area that looked like it was more red, so whether or not that's where it was. Yeah, I did a bit of that and it started ripping, so I'm not going to carry on with that. If it's there, it's quite faded, but yeah, like I said, this mask is not in good condition. It looks the best on its external side, but again, it's got all the dates from World War II all over the bits of rubber, so it's an obvious World War II one. It's just a case of probably everything's worn out on it and cracking. But yeah, there's a bit of the rubber where it looks on the inner seal like more of a red splodge, so I'm guessing that's where the stamp was. Yeah, I'll put that back away later on, I won't do it right now. But yeah, at least on the outside this mask looks quite intact anyway. It's just more when you get to the inside that it's all cracking. Right, he's a teleporter, wasn't he? Well, when did first Hollow Knight come out? Because the first Blasphemous isn't that new, it's a fairly old game. But all of these are kind of based on Metroid anyway, these sort of games. So you could say Tower Knight's a reskinned Metroid. Palace of the Embroiders. I want to go there, don't I? And then up to one of the rooms higher up. Yeah, well, the settings are full on there, just for whatever reason I must have turned my headset quite low down. Oh, yeah, it's because when I forgot, as much as I like the audio higher, the problem is when I'm talking, I don't like the audio too loud, because then I start, you know, shouting almost. Yeah, I'm using my old microphone, Rajiv, that's all it is. When I did the short today, I used my headset's microphone, and it definitely isn't that great on, you know, the PC for whatever reason. Getting my ass kicked by one of those little annoying midge guys. Check what year Blasphemous came out, but like I said, Metroid is really old anyway, and all these games are based on Metroid. Well, I will have a look at Hollow Knight at some point if you recommend it. It's not that room. Is it that one, I think? Doesn't really matter if I go up a floor, does it, and go to it that way or along this way and get to it. Okay, yeah, so Hollow Knight's older, but yeah, like I said, Metroid is the series all these are based on. They even call the map style on this like Dark Souls, Metroid, do they call it like Metroid, it's something, is it Metroidvanias or something they call them? They give them like Castlevania and Metroid, I think it's Metroidvania they call it. Like the style of, yeah, because I suppose actually this is quite Castlevania-y, isn't it? This game, thinking of it. Fucking chandeliers. They never normally cause me an issue, those chandeliers, but I suppose it's because I'm sort of finding this level quite easy now to just battle through the enemies. I'm not paying attention to things like chandeliers very much. Oh, dodged them too early. I do not like you skeletons, you are right annoying. You mentioned, I might probably miss a comment, but yeah, Metroidvania, because it's like, yeah, well, you have the big interconnected world where, although like I can teleport around this world when I unlock the shortcuts and things, everything is technically attached to each other. So like if I look at the map here, look, all of these bits, when you first find them, are by going from one area to another, and then you unlock shortcuts like that one where you can go to essentially 3 different levels based on a lift if you unlock all the bits. And it looks like in that Street Awakes bit in the Grills and Ruin, there's going to be a bit that connects those up there vertically when I find how to do that, whether or not it's double jumping there or there's a bit I can unlock in the floor there that lets you go down that way. Is it saying I can explore a bit out there? Ah, yes, because this is before I had the other ability. Okay, that's good. Right, okay. Room I've not found before. Let's go see what's in here. These annoying dickheads. Okay, so that's a timed door, so I'm going to kill all the enemies and then try that door again. First L2 to execute. Ah, there we go. This area is going to require the rapiers to get across there fast enough, I guess. Yeah, there's lots of these games I wish they'd just do easy sort of PC versions of, you know, so you could play them easily. I know Sega did do that with a load of their older games, like Sonic and Streets of Rage, but I haven't actually looked for Castlevania on that list. Silver-clad crystal shard. Ooh, that sounds good. Yeah, I've got that because they gave it to everybody free to own Quake 2. Weirdly enough, Rajiv, I rebought Quake 4 today because I realised I didn't have that in my Steam library. So I'll play through all of Quake 4 again at some point. Because I had that back on CD-ROM or DVD-ROM. I think it was even CD-ROM, wasn't it? Because it came out similar time to Doom 3. And that was one of those games where on my old PC at the time I struggled to actually run that very well. So yeah, I've played all through it, but I played through it, you know, not on max settings, running at an awful frame rate when I played it, like, older. So yeah, I need to go through all like the Quake 1 and Quake 2 remasters. Oh, that didn't go well, didn't it? Here we go. Right. You were the man I was after.
The dark sockets of memories.
Oh, I can't even give the old man that thing. Okay. I guess it goes to another NPC. I'll go see if a couple of the NPCs can do anything with these things. Much before, I think. Well, I mean, it's been going on since 2014, the Ukraine war, but I assume you mean when Putin fully shat the bed and committed the Russian army to all die in Ukraine, that sort of period. Alright, where's the bell that I need for this? Ah, there, okay. Right, I need to get up there then, don't I? Ah, there's a lift there. I think I remember somewhere in this building there was a way of moving that lift. It's not on that upstairs secret room. Actually, when I jumping with a sword, does that... No, I thought that was keeping me in place. I think it's just because of the thing. Oh, I'm being really dumb. Look, that statue is right there. There we go. Oh, I want that. Not sure if I have to hit it right there or I have to let it go up slightly, but... Oh, there we go. Another, like, little one of these rooms, okay. Ornate Chalice. What does that do? Is that the thing that upgrades your health bar? Yeah, it is. Good. Right. Take that to the thing that does it. Alright, ZQ. I'm partway through it. I've not actually finished it. So when I finish it, I might. The problem with the System Shock remake is I find I have to keep looking at guides for it, because they've remade it so faithfully in a sense. There's no directional arrows or like proper quest log in it, which is great in a way, but it also means it just does not play very easily if you forget to like listen to every single thing a person says on a note. So the problem I've been having with the System Shock remake is something distracts me and I forget where the hell I'm meant to be going, and I have to keep looking at guides all the time. So I imagine if I was trying to stream the System Shock remake, I'd start running into the problem of you know, be getting really frustrated because I've been talking to people while an audio log was playing. I really do need to finish it. I was really enjoying it. It's just I got to a bit, couldn't remember what to do, and I don't think I looked at a guide because something else came out to keep my interest or whatever. Yeah, bear in mind, an FM53 or something like that is normally going to cost a lot of money. You know, compared to an S10, I mean. This reminds me of the Floating Fat Man from Dune, and also the desert theme in this track. So I need to get to that door from the left to open it. I've got Lost Fiends weirdly on CD. I'll have to re-listen to that actually. I've already told you they can max, or at least they absolutely should, because DIN is what NATO basically came from, isn't it? If you look at the old German World War II masks. Because I found that with my Finnish mask that's in 40mm DIN, or DIN, whatever you want to call it, that makes an airtight seal where I can't smell anything through it, including like really strong substances, using what do you call it, like, you know, oils and stuff like that. Alright, how am I going to get all the way over there to... So I obviously need to punch a hole in that floor, unless it's one that requires the bloody double jump again. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough to that with... Yeah, right, that's annoying. Okay, so I can't... Although I should be able to open that, I probably need to double jump first to actually do it. Alright, Kosovo, Albania. Done everything in this bit, haven't I? Oh, it's illusionary wall. Okay, didn't realise that. Yeah, so I guess once you've opened that bit, it connects you both ways. Yeah, I'm definitely playing Stalker 2 when it comes out, although it's now beginning of 2024, isn't it, rather than December 2023. I like the look of the XM40 a lot more. That's also in Stalker, the XM40. So yeah, I'm just constantly going left now, aren't I? I've already done... Have I done that very much here? Oh no, that's a double jump on by the look of it, or you have to go into it from the other direction. That only strikes the surface you're on, it doesn't knock through surfaces. Have I not been down this ladder? Oh, okay, cool, this area is all new to me. The C50 is pretty good because of the fact it's just an M50 where you can put 40mm filters on it. Again, the FM53 and FM54 and all those are really cool, but I don't think they're worth the amount of money you'd have to pay for them. You know, they might be if you're a government buying them, but for somebody like us, it's for what they are, for what you have to pay, I'd say no. Tears of Atonement. Although I've got loads of Tears of Atonement at the moment anyway. No problem with the server retrying. Yeah, I mean, I prefer the FM12 and CT12 style design to the S10, simply because the S10 is, you know, doesn't have as good a head harness. I know you can change it. And like the FM12 and that is just a lighter overall design for the same sort of field of view and everything. Importing lots of stuff is really expensive in lots of the world, unfortunately. Oh, let's see if any of the traders have anything I've not got yet that might be useful.
You point.
Now that one might be useful. Is for the thing that like gives you the chance of a knockdown and stuff like that. I'll buy that one. Resistance to lightning damage might be useful for certain bosses. I'll just buy all of these actually, I can afford it. And let's get another mark of martyrdom while I'm here. Oh, so that one gives you more money essentially, or XP. Yeah, more XP essentially. That
Here
one.
among
So I'll put that on my rosary thing at some point. Can I do that now with the rosary? So what have I got? Yeah, I'll swap the Guilt one for the Rat Skull one, because I'd rather level up more than just have to visit Sheev every now and again. Yeah, that's cool, because that's the Australian Defence Forces 10, isn't it, that one? You found an FM53, is that the starting bid, though? Because I'd actually buy one for £70. So, because that's the problem, I don't want you to have told people now that you can get one for that price if something else is in the chat and it's just going to instantly buy it.
With this crystal,
Oh, so the crystal
Only
did a
the
thing
mirror.
now. So I can hand over Chalice and the crystal. Okay, cool, I didn't know the crystal
now I
was there.
shall enhance. I shall wait for thee to bring me more chalices.
Starting bid, yeah. I think it's probably going to end up sort of in the £200 plus range, though.
Bring me chalices and vials.
Okay, so what other items have I got? I've got a coin, so the Forgotten Tribute's going to be for a random NPC, isn't it, that demands a tribute coin. Oh, can I go back to that guy that's in the other place? Will he take me to some other weird place now if I take that to him? Cloth of the Old Woman, don't know what that's used for. Unfinished Lullaby. I will go to the I'm going to go to the guy that does the, what's it called, the chiselling stuff, just in case it's for him. Then I'll go to some of the other NPCs you can hand random crap to, and see if, oh no, I don't want to go back through the door. That's the only problem with the thumbstick, is it's, if you're pointing it diagonally, you can sometimes still do, like, the wrong thing compared to a D-pad. Oh, you can actually run around using the D-pad, but I prefer the feel of a thumbstick. At the moment, I'm not max. That's what I'm saying. That at the moment, I've spent enough money that I'm going to be spending. Again, it's more just when you see something, you know, like an FM53 that normally goes for silly money. And if that's the starting bid, like I'm saying, then yeah, there's no chance I'm going to be bidding on it. I've already spent more than I really ought to have done this month, because I've got some stuff coming today. Some of it's like YouTube stuff, some of it's just quality of life stuff.
How can I assist?
Right, there's nothing.
May the hands of...
Oh, but I can do altarpiece capacity,
Play.
can't I, while I'm here? So we'll do that. So, increase altarpiece capacity. Yes to 4 things.
The altarpiece here, I will wait for you.
Right, so open altarpiece of favours. Is there any of these that aren't particularly good? That one is actually really good, that one. Somehow your attacks is good. Strength of the identical. Yeah, I like all of those. So in this one now, let us have that one. The further one might actually be good. Critical chance one might be useful, might not. Fire damage, mystical damage, prayers. I think I'm going to go with this one. I want further generated.
May the hands of the miracle guide thee, penitent one.
A lot of gel blasters I've noticed can look like real guns, although again I think the companies that make them just normally two-tone them to be safe. Right, I want to go to this place, don't I? Streets of Wakes. So I'll go upstairs to the thing in a moment. Oh, should have jumped now. Grab the ladder, there we go. So it's one of those weird things where I think they... Again, I think it depends on how much they try and make it look like a real gun, though, because I'm pretty sure pretty much all of those things fall under the RIF, like, realistic imitation firearm thing. But again, that that's almost like not a real law. It's such a weird thing. It's like a thing that lots of sellers enforce but isn't a law. It's hard to explain. So I think the realistic imitations firearm bit is the actual law. But the idea of things like UCARA and all those aren't laws. The idea with those is basically that, like, what's the best way of explaining it? Like, I don't have more rosary knots done. That's more down to retailer discretion, so it's more like a legal defence type thing. I'm going to see if I can do anything with this old bin.
The vigil is not yet ready, penitent one. Find my...
Right, so I can't do anything with this woman. Let's see if that weird hand that's in the other room, if I can do anything.
Bestow upon me...
No, I don't have any items to give that one either, so not sure yet what any of these two are for. But the Forgotten Tribute, I have an idea where I might be able to use that, so let's go back to the left. And it's just, I want to keep going left here. I want to go see where that coin is. I think that's where the guy that teleported me the first time now sits. Because originally I thought, oh, he's just going to teleport you back. Oh, fuck's sake, he's knocked me through the door. But obviously he isn't going to teleport you back. He's going to be doing the... He's going to probably take you somewhere else, I guess. I really hate these guys. Oh, yeah. I might watch it, but I doubt I'll bid on it. I'll also check who the seller is, because that way I can warn you if it's a seller I bought from before, if it's someone that's actually been a good seller or a dodgy seller. Because, like, obviously there are some people on there that might sell you one that's not up to description, or they, you know, I might inversely say that's the seller I bought loads of stuff from, never had an issue with them, sort of thing. So I'll have a look for you in a moment, or I'll on screen to let you know if it's a seller I know of or not.
Figure of the sinuous mists, pay us with the false coin.
Yes, I do.
Now pray, lie down.
Right, let's have a look.
cold
So,
stone and let the black
I'm just going to check eBay
curtain
for you now on my phone in a new tab.
darkness.
Obviously, bear in mind, if it's a seller that's changed their name or whatever, there's no way I might know who it is if they made a new account or whatever. But so it's the one, I found it. Yeah, a British Army SFF M53 respirator audio amplifier and accessories. It's being sold by J's 8577. I was 100% positive feedback over 431 items, so that's they've been here since 2006, which is also a good sign. Sellers other items. What else do they do? they've mostly just got surplus, so I guess it's just a genuine surplus seller. So yeah, you probably, it looks like somebody's probably bought a load of stuff for airsoft and is now selling it on by the look of them. But yeah, I don't see any like red flags of that seller, if that makes sense. It's not like one of those ones where I go, oh yeah, I've definitely bought from them before and they've been, you know, awful, or, you know, that's a really good one. So I'd just say, going on the feedback, you're probably alright. Well, it's like gel blasters. In the UK, we don't have the red tip thing for airsoft and gel guns. We have, like, they have to be two-tone, essentially, where one of the tones is a weird colour. And again, that's stupid, because there's nothing stopping real guns being in two-tone colours. Or, you know, a toy gun being in, realistic colours. You know, it's just one of those stupid, sort of, rushed-in laws. Right, okay, I am now at another area in the Choir of Thorns I've not been to before. Oh, another teleporter, yes please. No, I don't want to go. Oh, fucking fun pad. So that's a lift that goes somewhere completely different. I'm just going to keep going right for now though and see where this links up to. Ah, this is the top of this room, okay. Where I couldn't get because I didn't have double jump, but I've got round it this way. Ah, is this going to link... Oh no, it's not. I was wondering if this was going to link me to that place. Because in the Crown of Towers, there was a place where I fell to my death because I walked off an edge like this. But yeah, that's probably where an elevator is. Oh look, there's even reflections in this game. That's cool. And they're actually properly working reflections as well. So this has better reflections than lots of AAA games. Right, just bear that in mind. I know it's pixel art, but still. $5,000 Tears of Atonement. Alright, nice. Am I just going to die if I jump off here? I don't know, but let's find out. Yeah, that's at least in this Blasphemous, you don't instantly die from falling off and stuff like that, or into spikes. It just knocks your health down the load. So, you know, it's, I think, a bit more forgiving on, you know, exploration type stuff if you want to see, can I go there? Yeah, it's a very good set. It's just, again, what the bids go up to. That's what I'm saying, if you get me. That it's totally down to the price it goes up to. At £70, that would be an absolute steal with all that gear. But like I said, I personally, for an FM53, wouldn't, even if it came with all the accessories, want to pay more than a couple of £100 for it. Because, you know, like I said, as cool a mask as it is, for a regular person, it's going to be no more practical than lots of other surplus masks. The design of that mask is basically all based around, you know, lots of stuff to do with, because that's elevated temples, that obviously connects to somewhere that you obviously get to somewhere else, probably here and then upwards, a bit like this place. So yeah, it's a really good set by the look of it, but it just depends how high the bidding goes. And it depends how much you want one. Because again, if you want one because you like collecting lots of masks and you definitely want an FM53 in your collection, then you're probably willing to pay more than what the mask actually is useful for in practicality reasons, if that makes sense. Let's try that boss again that was up here. Because I've got a bigger health bar now. My flasks heal more. I know a bit of his movement patterns. So this is the one where it's like a big guy, a small guy, and then both at once, wasn't it? And I died at the both at once segment before. So if I can get to the both at once segment while losing less health, I might do alright. We're now down to the little tiny one. Oh, you can knock a lot of his health off while he's still doing that. That's interesting. Right, now we're down to both. Okay, that was a lot easier than before getting to this stage. I don't like you, baby. Little mini man. You are right annoying. Oh, good, I've got the bait. Okay. That was dodgy attack. There we go. Yeah, like I said, it depends on the reason you want them, will depend on how much you want to spend on them. Hello.
Be witness to this vigil before my final journey.
Oh yeah, it does sound a lot like Sean Bean, doesn't it, this guy?
My body has been returned to me at last. I am now master of this flesh, of this trembling.
I'm just going to
this
quickly
agony.
look up on IMDb if it is actually any famous people doing this, or if it's just, you know, good voice actors. Blasphemous 2 IMDb. Stephen Hughes, Richard Reed. I'm just seeing if there's anybody on here that's obviously like a really famous actor. What was this guy's name? But no, I don't think Sean Bean is in this, otherwise it would be obvious. But it's just a northerner. I'll have my Yorkshire tea and smack you about, penitent one.
How sweet the pain when it is our own. Penitent one. You who came to witness the miracle. Behold.
Oh, they're delivering
But
a
their
baby.
plea was so humble and true that the miracle, whose lofty reasons are beyond our earthly ken, finally stirred from its slumber, aroused from its repose, and moved by the sweet melody of such noble supplications, it blessed this couple of
I've
devout
never been very good
believers,
at Subnautica.
whose
I'd have to
faith
reinstall it.
had never wavered, granting them the child they so desired.
The dying day already puts out its celestial light, causing my eyelids to droop. Let the miracle cast open its black gates, so I might venture to where that terrible dream, from which one never wakes, awaits.
Yeah, I need to kind of reinstall Subnautica just because it should be quite good on my Quest 2, the VR headset. But that's not the bloke I just killed, is it? Maybe they expect you to do them in a different order than I've done them, I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
Penitent one, you have known the second of the regrets, and with it, another part of the testimony. The figure of the mother has descended, full of mercy.
Oh, maybe it's just which of the figures on the statue go down. I thought, like, the pictures of which of the bosses you defeated.
Anon, the upper part of the city, separated from the rest by the miracle's design, will join the rest. Find the last guardian. Penitent one, the figure of
I
Anon,
was just repeating
find...
myself. I know what the last guardian is, it's just that they're quite a tough fight. Oh, I see, that's why it loops back to here. That's the bit I jumped off before. Can you actually beat Subnautica then? I thought it was just one of those games where you kept exploring stuff and like avoiding getting killed by ocean creatures. I guess you can complete it, but you know, a lot of those games, I just end up doing it for kind of like the free roam sort of stuff. Right, back to here. Right, so the last one I have to do is where I got that little marker there. So now, hang on, let's have a look at something. So now I've gone to this place with this guy. Is he still there? Oh yeah, so if I find another coin, it'll take me somewhere else.
The sinew.
Right, okay. So I want to now go to this place again, Palace of the Embroideries, and I go up and then right and down, don't I? Right. Let's have a go at this boss, because it's the only boss now in the game I've got left to fight, until, you know, obviously I get to the next bit of the game, if that makes sense. On guard.
On guard.
Oh, at least that woman's helping me this time with this boss. She didn't last time, was it? No, don't you dare knock me off the ledge. Oh, there's two of them now. Oh no! Or can I not attack these ones? Is it going to turn back into the normal one in a minute? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, made that look easy this time. Smash 'em, lads. When I finish playing this on the stream today, I'm going to have some Yorkshire tea, I am.
Be witness to this.
Oh no, there
vigil
is Booby's
before
game.
my
The
final
YouTube might
journey.
censor it, but they are very low pixelated nipples, so they probably won't know.
I, Orospina, am the daughter of the looms, of the mantle of gold and fine silver and scarlet and white, eldest sister of the confraternity of embroiderers, ancient secret of the needle and the thread.
You like knitting, I get it.
Where I go, Nord shimmers with gold, and my graceful steel will never again adorn the air with its elegant silver calligraphy. Penitent one, you who come to witness the miracle, behold.
But the miracle, who bestows and wrests away its grace with inscrutable agency, saw its will tarnished in its prolonged absence. Erring in its newly created work, it conferred on that child as much its own as that of another. The blessing of deformity. It spread throughout our land like a contagion. Its accursed seeds germinating like the wounds that sprout upon the scourged flesh of the repentant.
The warm and golden caress of twilight invites me to close my eyes. Let the miracle cast open its black gates, so I might venture to where that terrible dream from which one never wakes awaits.
Right, so we've killed those two bosses I was stuck on before.
The full testimony has been revealed to you, and the counterfigure of the witness has at last descended. The 3 great stone figures of the family have humbled themselves before us all. Raise your eyes as the dazzling beauty of the upper reaches of the city of the blessed name welcomes you. Now go forth. Let not doubt leave its vexatious mark upon you.
Yeah, right, love. There you go. Where does this door go? Oh, back here. Okay. Is there anything else to find in that boss room? Oh, yeah. I'll take this, thank you. Still can't double jump. Right, then let's go to wherever I'm meant to go to now. The top of this place, right. Is there an entrance to this place now on this big rooftop or something? Oh yeah, there we go.
The upper reaches of our city, once unreachable and unfathomable, have descended. Countless legends tell of the many secrets that the heights have hidden and laid watch over for seeming eternities. Can it be the city that prostrates itself before so many parishioners, beckoning us to witness the birth of the child more closely? What holiness lies before us? Cast your eyes upon our shop window.
Well,
We
buy that
have
and then...
no more items left, but you never know what may turn up on these paths. Pray, come back later, penitent one.
Oh, I see. So yeah, now when you go into that bit, rather than it being just the other bit of the roof, this is like now part of the roof. Right? Left or right here by the look of it. Yeah, there's a checkpoint. Now let's have a look to the left. Oh, it's just, oh no, I can't get through there yet. So I have to come back later. Probably won't be streaming too much longer, but I'm interested in what this new area is like. Oh, he can clone himself. Throwing stony heads at me, I don't like that. Can I actually get across there yet? Or not? No, Yeah, I can't do that one yet. Right, maybe there's somewhere else I'm meant to be going. Ah, here, I guess. Oh no, it's an elite version of the Skelly Bastard. Nope. Whoops. Okay. Let's try it at max height, and if that doesn't work, put it a bit lower. Oh, I see, it's a timed one. Shit, okay. Right. So I need to do that as quick as possible. There was a guy with like a candelabra thing he was attacking me with. Oh, where am I meant? Oh, I was meant to do the downwards thing, wasn't I? With the sword. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, yeah, do the thing. Yeah, there we go. I beat the two bosses I was stuck on, so I'm in a completely new area now. Oh, that guy's swinging a incense burner at me, I think. Like what I'm doing, just a bigger version. Oh, I keep forgetting they do the bloody two attacks. Oh no! No. Oh. Alright, where was the last checkpoint? Right, a floor up from here. Okay. Yeah, I was planning on finishing the stream earlier, and then I, got a bit of the game where I was stuck, so I thought I'd just keep playing for a bit. See where this bit goes as well. Oh no, I can't get through yet. So I guess this is an area that's like a shortcut bit when you climb up more floors or something. Come here. Oh no. Oh, he can go back with his swipe as well. Oh no. Hang on. Right, let's try this again. You bastard. Yeah, that'll teach you. Oh, he was cheating, he was on the stairs. Oh, that didn't do much damage to him at all, did it? Run away. Oh shit! That guy can literally just stomp you. Right, I guess he might be easier just to sprint past at this stage and fight later on. Against those other guys, I might switch my prayer thing back to the blood boomerang thing. That might work better against the skeletons with their candelabra. For some reason, my character can't use those stairs behind him. Oh. Yeah, that's not as funny, is it now, mate? Yeah. These guys are really easy to dodge because my range is longer than their range. There we go. That's that guy dealt with. Let's fully heal. Then, because that guy has such a big health bar. Come and smack me then. That's it. Right. Oh, I can't sneak past them. Okay. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. We're in the skelly candle room, I don't like the look of this. Come on, quick, quick. Quick, get away from him and heal. There you go. Right. These floating heads aren't very dangerous, at least. Yeah, come into my range. Okay, old woman on a deathbed, don't know what she does, shoots lightning or some shit at you. Oh no, oh, the old woman got me. Right, at least that return to sender blood boomerang thing is a hell of a lot more efficient than the other one against the big guy. With the big guy, I just need to keep my distance if he's going to swing. Otherwise, he's not very scary. It's not as bad as the lightning one in terms of annoying ability, which I hit you all the time. Right, let's deal with these guys again. Smack, smack, smack. Smack. Oh, at least I'm leveling up, aren't I, while I'm killing these guys over and over. Take a swing then. Come on then. Oh no! Oh, that was close. Ah, there we go. He's dead. But that means I don't have many things left to use on those skellies in a minute. Oh, I get a bit more because I've got that. Run! Oh no, no, don't lock me into the corner. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no. You old bin, I'm gonna keep hitting you with these. Oh no! I might be at the stage now where I do stop streaming this for the day. I've been on over an hour anyway. And we've beaten those two bosses that were in the lower area of the game. I think once you get to that one, it's probably just a case of it unlocking back like that. But yeah, that old woman is actually quite annoying. I think I need to get more of... I suppose if I go get my guilt purged in a bit, I can at least have more of those little blood boomerangs I can throw. And then it's just a case of spamming her with those before she gets a chance to sort of land many hits on me. Right, have a good day everybody, I'll be off now. Might have to actually... I know it's working properly now. Oh, I said it was working properly, but it's not. Yeah, I have to minimise the game to